Now, I'd like to take this opportunity to mention this is an equal gender game. Pedro is just as horribly controlled and has no special abilities that Diba doesn't have, or vice versa. It's just terrible all around.
Well, that's nice.
All right, so the Fry Kid tells you here's the third potion that you need to make the cure, and there's some really weird
I think that's the grimace after he's half melted.
Could be. Either way, I'm going to go up to the next door now. If you go to the wrong door, by the way, it's like walking into lava. You lose health. I don't even understand what this level is supposed to be.
That's obviously the giant empty pit that I keep behind this door level.
I don't even know. You don't get points or anything for collecting these. It's just random trash. Literally trash, by the way, that falls through, or you fall through, or... Yeah.
How do you know it's trash?
Because look at it. It's bottles. It's okay. Maybe the guy who owns this place is a hoarder. Maybe it's not trash.
Those are treasures. Those are his treasures. Every single one of those is a treasure that he can never get rid of, and that's why he throws it all in his giant bottomless pit.
Exactly.
So that no pesky children will come in and steal them.
Now you continue doing this little lesson in gravity for quite some time until you catch that umbrella. And that triggers the end of the level.
Actually, I believe that was an unlesson in gravity because, of course, everything would be falling at roughly the same speed.
Oh, don't get technical on me. Anyway,
you seem to be attacking a block.
I was trying to walk through it and then jump over it, but I was getting stuck in the corner. This weird wiggling you see is me trying to jump repeatedly. Finally, I give up on jumping, which you are not allowed to do in that level, and just go in the door.
Because then you can go through it.
And see the yellow-eared blue mouse.
Well, who else would be in charge of a bottomless pit?
So we go into the last Kid Picks door here. And we get to see, I guess, the nice part of the mansion.
Yeah, that robot looks substantially less cobbled together.
That's not a robot, that's why. It's a suit of
like
armor.
A butler robot. Oh, that's a suit of armor. You're right.
I don't want to see the robot.
If you have a suit of armor, why wouldn't you put the ugly-looking robot in the suit of armor so at least it doesn't look so ugly?
Because that would make sense.
No.
Anyway, you can see here I'm struggling as to what to do, and I'm still not exactly sure what actually triggers the wall to rise here. Something does, but it takes me lots of jumping about, and this is a nice preview of what you'll see at the end of Pedro desperately trying to get his way through the kitchen. There are no hints in any of this, no clues. There's nothing you're missing. There's not a hidden track somewhere I'm not showing. Remember, this is a game for kids. You know, I guess I grew up on Nintendo hard games where sometimes there was stupid stuff where you just had no clue what to do and they didn't give you any chance. But, well, look, magically I get through.
You jumped around randomly enough.
Mm-hmm. Now, in this level, they decide to throw books at you. In teaching kids, of course, the valuable lesson that books are the enemy and will hurt you.
And the most important thing to do with the book is throw it.
Mm-hmm. I'm not exactly sure what I do in this level. There's this nice little poem here in Portuguese. Again, I don't speak Portuguese.
No.
Let's see. I think the representative who waves no. Yeah. Not a clue.
No, not so much.
So
you literally are going through this game without actually even knowing what's causing you to be able to get through this game?
Pretty much. I know there's some poems here. Poems help.
They're probably uplifting.
It did take me a long, long time to figure out that the robot was actually telling you what door to get to. Because I was just ignoring the words at the bottom of the screen. But that's because they were in Portuguese and I couldn't understand them. I just thought you had to learn by trial and error of walking into lava exactly what to do.
Well, I mean, that's how kids learn.
Yes, exactly.
Trial and error through
lava.
I mean, that's how Darth Vader learned.
That is true.
I mean, you know.
Is this the Vader school? The Vader Montessori school?
Maybe George Lucas got it from wherever this horrible game came from.
It could be, except I have a feeling this was not created. In fact, probably the people who created this weren't even born yet.
Well, maybe that's cultural, and just maybe this is represented. Maybe that's why you don't understand it. Maybe these are all cultural things that every child in wherever this terrible game came from know innately because they were taught it as children.
Yes, it would be coming from Brazil.
Brazil.
So in any case, I walked through the night there, logically. And I don't mean I walked through the evening. I mean, I literally walked through the suit of armor. And over the damaging and dangerous beds and the nights and go through some more. For all I know, this might be a level 8-4 Mario kind of thing where you have to go through the right way and the thing gives you hints.
Or just lazy level design.
Or that as well. I really don't know. But
also, I think that's those are guardrails, not beds.
No. There are beds at the bottom.
They're beds.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
See, that's a bed.
That's a bed. Yeah. I guess I can see that.
This is the continue screen.
Because the bed killed you.
Yes, the bed killed me.
Ah.
Also, children, stay away from beds.
Never sleep, or else you will die.
Can't sleep, clowns will get you.
Well, I didn't see a clown. That would kind of be a nice change of pace from these books.
Now, this might be a hint about how you get out. I caught elixir in there, which has to do with the cure, I'm sure, but... Yeah. So I just run and make flying leaps over the damaging beds here, trying to get somewhere. And I go through yet another suit of armor portal and portrait of the gay guy.
Oh. Or super pimp.
Yeah, I know. He can be a super pimp.
He might be a gay super pimp.
I did not consider that, but yes, he could be a gay super pimp.
Now you're...
Yeah, several more portraits, which I assume are characters from the show, but...
It looked like what was at the beginning, which leads me to wonder if you're not in some strange person's house, but this is in the back their batshit insane house.
I have no idea.
In which case, I think they got what they deserve.
Don't go in other batshit insane people's houses, is the lesson of this game?
Don't be a person with a batshit insane house, I think.
Now this is the end. We found the guy, the lazy fat guy in the recliner, and he stands up, and you hold hands with the magical might be a pimp, might be gay man.
Might be both.
He's certainly fabulous. We can agree on that.
Extremely so.
And yay! The little boy is turned back into a little boy from a baby.
And learn nothing.
And we get a wave.
Yep. That's it. Goodbye. There's your reward.
And some credits.
And these are all the people that you have to blame.
And including some, we were never really introduced to, don't really seem to be characters, just appear as little, maybe 1 second flashes if we're lucky or we're in the paintings. And this is the entire game. Imagine if your parents bought this for you for Christmas or something. They bought you a game that can be completed in 18 minutes and 30 seconds.
Gee, thanks, Grandma. I would have rather had socks.
At least you can eat
You can't
those.
masturbate into this game.
No, you can't.
So it's not as good as socks.
Any case, as you're seeing here, this is me trying as Pedro to desperately trigger the little green disc to rise. There's no hint in here. Perhaps there's an episode of the TV show or something
that references, or you know why he's doing it.
Yeah, but
yeah.
There's no reason why you should have to pull down the chandelier to be able to go to the right. There's no logical reason whatsoever. There's no wall. You just there's no logical reason for most of this game. In fact, think about it. We had a 7-year-old who turned into a baby. He's not an adult. He doesn't have responsibilities. One would assume he keeps his mind and personality. Congratulations.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, it's like, great, you got 7 more baby years. Like,
woohoo!
Why not just go through it again? Unless they really didn't like doing diapers.
Maybe. But that's Mom's decision to make.
Well, I think that's all we've got.
Thank you for joining us for Castelo Raw Tim Bum. Definitely bum.